How do you want people to remember Youssef Badawy?
So for me, I want people to remember me like the same.
That Jafari from Jordan is on it. Your matches as one of the most exciting matches to watch from your perspective. What the rivalry is like.
It's now more like because we fought like many times.
You think you can become one of the most decorated athletes in the world?
Yeah, I think that, and I wish to have like a record in World Championships gold medals. Like for example, we have 5 for Agaev, and we have 3 for Douglas Bruce, 3 for Steven Da Costa, and I want to be like beside them.
I'm gonna say a word, and you're gonna tell me the first person that come to mind. Best footwork,
I think Yurgli Salazar.
the toughest competitor. Youssef Badawy, one of the biggest names in the karate world, world champion, 2 times grand winner, and world games champion. Everybody that knows karate and is a fan of karate competition know your resume, knows your name, but we want to hear from yourself. If you have to describe Joseph Badawi with 3 bullet points, what would you say?
We can say discipline, challenge, and gold.
Tell me more about challenge. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, because for me, I love challenges. For example, like if I have an injury or something, how can I deal with the injury and I go to the competition and fight with this injury? So it's like something crazy, and I have to challenge it. For example, when I know that there is a new athlete, he's going up and he's growing, and I want to fight with him to challenge him to see, even if one of athletes beat me one time, I want to fight with him one more time to see how can I act or how can I do a reaction. I like these challenges so much.
Interesting. That's a good way to keep you motivated, to keep you in the game. Yeah. And sometimes you find challenges, and sometimes you make up your own challenges in your head. You try to see it's like a game for you, and maybe that's something that all the athletes can copy. All the young athletes can copy the idea and do better with it.
Yeah, so when I see something normal, like a normal competition, I don't feel like very happy. But when I see some challenges like difficult pool or something, like for me, I like this so much.
Okay, so it's like a game. You take it like a game. Yeah. We talk. Most people know about the biggest accomplishments, the biggest wins, but I know in every karate athlete or every athlete, there is sometimes that are really, really, really low times, meaning like a bad event or a bad result. In your career so far, what would you say that could be that moment where you are like, oh, that was a really bad loss for me? Do you have any like that?
For me, it's not about a certain competition. For me, it's about before the competition. If I didn't prepare good or I didn't train well or if something bad happened, for me, I consider it like a loss or something. But it's not about the competition result at all because if you did good and you lose, so it's not bad result because you did good. You already did good. So for me, no. For me, no. I don't consider it as a loss or something. For me, it's about I always focus on preparation and training. So for me, no, all good.
Okay. I see the approach. You take it more before the event, your preparation. And if you don't prepare yourself the right way or well, then you don't feel good about it. So I'll take it by listening to that you're a perfectionist. You like everything to be the right way. Is that true? Do you take care of your nutrition, your preparation, physical, everything? You take care of a lot of details, or are you more relaxed when it comes to that?
No, no, for me, I like to focus in all single details in my day. I like to plan for the day or for the week. So what I will do in Saturday, Sunday, how many trainings, what I will do for recovery, what I will eat in each day, and everything I focus on it. So I like to focus on details.
You like to focus on details?
Yeah, yeah, so much.
Yeah. And that's what makes a champion. So do you have good results because of it? So I talk to a lot of athletes and it's more about personality, right? Some athletes are more relaxed. Some athletes are very detail oriented and it's also plays a role in how you fight and your strategy and everything. Um, how about if you have to say after you compete, after your career as a competitor, how old are you, Joseph?
24.
24, very young person. That's good. You have accomplished a lot of things, but you also have, many years that you can do more if you wish, right? But you have that opportunity. So after your career is over, how do you want people to remember Youssef Badawy? How do you want, if it would be a dream to be like, I want to be remembered as what?
I want people to remember like me, like the disciplined athlete. Like, for example, like for me, I like Cristiano Ronaldo so much, not because of his results or for what he did. He did amazing, but for me, I like him as an athlete because he teach us how to be a very disciplined and to have a good routine, to have a healthy life for yourself before for the competition. So for me, I want people to remember me the same. Like I'm a good person. Not I'm talking about not personality. I'm talking about how I deal with everything, how I eat, how I sleep, how I train, and all details. So I like people to remember me as a disciplined athlete.
Okay, I think you take that very seriously, and that's part of how have you achieved so many things is that preparation, that discipline, that pay attention to details. Tell me about your coaches. Do you have anybody in your career that have been like the most influential coach for you, or trainer, or sensei, however, in your career?
Yeah, it's his name is Muhammad Abdurrahman, and his nickname is Tattoo. For me, he's very special because he took me since I went to senior category, and I was almost nothing. And after he tries to make me a better athlete, and I made all or most of the titles with him. I like him a lot, a lot.
Okay, I heard that name before, and I know that nickname, Tattoo. So is that he was a famous athlete
Yeah, he's silver medalist in World Championships, but long time ago.
long time ago? Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, Speaking of athletes from a long time ago, if I read correctly, you are the only athlete from Egypt that have ever world champions. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what does it mean for you?
It was like a challenge, like I told you, because in the past we had only one gold medal for Magdi. Magdi is the brother of Abdullah Abdulaziz. So he was the only one who had gold medal. He had one gold and one silver. And for me, he wasn't like an idol. Like I want to be like him or even more. So when I achieved the first gold, I was, yeah, I'm okay, but he got one gold and one silver. So I have to get one more, at least silver or at least one more gold. So I got gold. And for me, I was very happy that I broke the record and I felt very great.
So, Joseph, I have to ask you. I know one of the most exciting divisions right now to watch is minus 84, and the reason is because you are in it, and also because Al Jafari from Jordan is on it. You guys, whenever we watch any competitions, your matches as one of the most exciting matches to watch with a lot of different techniques, a lot of different strategies. Uh, Tell me more about it. I'm curious to hear from your perspective what the rivalry is like.
It's now more like because we fought like many times. It's now about the mistakes. Like for example, in the match, the one who will do more mistakes, he will lose because once someone of us do a mistake, the other one take a point. So you have in this match, I have to be like 100% focused, not to make any mistakes, because we can chase the mistakes to score a point on each other, and it's very hard because we fought many times. It becomes harder and harder, become day after day and match after match. So, but I like this match so much.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier, it's one of the challenges that you put to yourself, and you can it becomes a new challenge. Also, have a competitor like that can also help you race to a new level. So I think that's pretty good. I know I enjoy watching the fights, so I know many people do. We talk about your past and your accomplishments. If you're only 24, so you're still young, you still can compete for many more years if you wish. Where do you think Yusuf Badawi will be in the history of karate? You think you can become one of the most decorated athletes in the world?
Yeah, I think that, and I wish to have like a record in world championships gold medals. Like for example, we have 5 for Agaev, and we have 3 for Douglas Bruce, 3 for Steven Da Costa, and I want to be like beside them even more. I wish God can give me the power to continue. Maybe I passed them. I wish that.
Okay, yeah, we would like that too. I always feel that records are meant to be broken. And I respect, of course, Agayev, also one of my idols growing up. I respect all of them, right? All the names that Douglas and Steven, Agayev, but records are meant to be broken. So maybe you could be the one. Maybe you can break it. So we wish you good luck. We wish you good luck. How about after you stop competing? Do you have an idea or plan? I know that you also going to school. You are getting your degree. You see Youssef Badawy being involved in karate after you stop competing, or you see more yourself working with your career? What do you feel?
For me, I want to continue in karate, like a coach or something related to karate because I like it so much. But about my career, I keep it like a plan B. So for me, the priority is for karate, and I like to improve in any field, but inside karate, yeah, something in this field, like, but it's related to karate.
Is there any advice that you want to give the young generation? I mean, I know you're still young, but you have a lot of experience, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of titles. Any advice that you want to give them to all the viewers that are watching?
Like I said in the beginning, like having like fixed routine and you follow. It's not very crazy routine or not very lazy routine, but like normal one. Not train 5, 6 times per day and these crazy things. No, something normal, but you have to follow and to be consistent, and you have to follow it and not go up days, go down. No, you have to be normal, and it will help you a lot to improve and reach your goals.
So be consistent. I understand what you're saying. A lot of people expect results really fast, and they want something to happen overnight. You have to wait. You have you have to be patient, and you have to be consistent. Yeah, yeah. You had tattoo as a coach, as a mentor. How about an idol? Somebody that you admire as a competitor. It could be anybody from anywhere in the world. You have somebody that you admire in the past, or for anything that you would be like, I really that was my idol. Maybe when you were younger. Do you have anybody that comes to mind?
Yeah, sure. For me, it's Bella for sure. Bella Abdelaziz. Not because he's my friend or is in my team. But for me, really, he's an amazing athlete. If you see him in training or if you see him in competition, he makes something different always. He has his own style, he has his own experience and his own tactics. For me, I like him so much as an athlete before being my friend.
Yeah, you guys are very good friends, but you admire him as an athlete.
Yeah.
Besides Abdallah, that you mentioned that Abdallah is somebody you admire. Is there anybody else that you admire from another country? Maybe from the past or maybe from the present? Is anybody that you feel like, oh, I like their style of fighting?
For me, it's Steven Da Costa.
Steven Acosta. Can you tell me more about it? What do you like about him? I mean, we all know Steven Acosta. We know what he has done, but in your perspective, what is he was so good at?
Because for me, it's not about someone who win and someone who did titles. No, this is not karate. I'm talking about someone when you watch his fights, you say, "Wow, how he did that." So he show you the good karate, good techniques, something that will make you feel like, "Oh my God, how he did that." And for me, Da Costa did both. He win titles, and he make us like happy to see him and excited to see him fighting, and we are very, like we say, wow, how he did that. And this is what I like about him. He make both.
So it make a big impact not only in the competition but also in general for the sport. Yeah. Uh, Tell me a little bit about karate in Egypt. Is it strong? There is a lot of participants. Tell me a little bit about I don't know too much about Egypt and how karate in general.
I think we have good environment for making new generations and making good athletes because we are a lot of athletes, of karate athletes in Egypt. We are about 1 million athletes. So it's huge number. We have a lot of national competitions, a lot of individuals and teams, both. And we have like good environment in the national team because most of us live in the same city and we all train together every day. All the national team, we are not far from each other. So it's all things that make us getting better. And you have the choice. The national team can offer you to stay in the center of the national center. So you have the choice to stay at home or stay in the center. You can eat, sleep, train in this place, and we all meet every day. We all train every day together, and we are together even after training. We have good relationship between each other, and we train always good. We push each other. I think that's why we are a good team.
Okay, okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting. See that the next generation also have a good environment to come. Um, so to finish, let's play a little game, right? And you didn't know about it, so it's a surprise for everybody. This is a surprise. You don't know. Game is simple. So from all the competitors that are right now, in general, right? It could be female, male. It could be any division, anybody. Maybe now from the past, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say a word, and you're gonna tell me the first person that come to mind. So I said a word, and you first person that come to mind. How about if I say fast
Iray Samdan from Turkey.
from Turkey? How about strong?
Kivisic from Croatia.
How about best defense?
Taha Mahmoud.
How about mm, friendly?
Abdallah.
How about not so friendly?
Oh.
Wow, you don't want to say that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. How about um, best kick?
I think it will be me.
It will be you. Okay, okay, that's good. How about best footwork?
Best football. I think Yurgli Salazar.
Okay, Rafael Salazar from Venezuela. Okay. How about the toughest competitor?
Chubutar from Ukraine.
This is a good way to finish our conversation. What you have done is simply amazing. Simply amazing. Like this. Egypt being such a force in karate, everybody recognizes that, but you being the most decorated athlete in Egypt when it comes to world championships, like gold medals, is simply amazing. So I wish you big success. I wish you more medals, more everything. But the most important part is like because I got the chance to spend some time with you. You are like a nice person, like a humble person. So to me, that's one of the most important things. So continue that way.
It's an honor for me.
Thank you, Yusuf. Many with everything.
Thank you so much.